Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to LEGO The Hobbit. Let us continue. So, we are, I think as best I can tell, on the last level. I may have missed a level somewhere, and as we run around after this point I may find it, but starting with the next recording, if there is a next recording, that it's all going to be free play. So we need to get 5 mini kits and 1 item here, 3 mini kits and 2 items here, and then 2 mini kits, 1 item, and the design has already been collected. Okay. So let's hop into it. Interesting that there are characters here that we just can't pick even from the beginning, but these are also the bigger characters. So those are all just add-on things. Didn't even really need to be in the game, since you can't play any of the levels with them.
The company passed into the mountain through the secret
So
door.
we're gonna fight Smog again.
Finally within reach.
And
matters were now left to their
what's
birth.
really awful about this game, besides the bugs, besides that it's missing the third act, besides all of that, and everything else that's wrong with this game, about the balance of the loot and the stats. I guess I could go on and on about all the bad things about this game, since it is the worst by far LEGO game we've played so far. Although that's a hard question. Was LEGO Lord of the Rings worse? No, LEGO Lord of the Rings was better, and it was pretty bad. They found a new deeper bottom to go into as far as how low they could go. But to get back to my point, the thing they should have done here is there should have been a complete total ending after this level cutscene, just a cutscene that finished it completely, and then patched in a. They should have patched a. I have boss disguises on, by the way. That's why he has. That is called a deer hunter cap that Sherlock Holmes wore. But yeah, they should have had a clear, satisfactory ending cutscene, and then patched in more gameplay later if they were going to add the Battle of the Five Armies.
There you are, thief in the shadows.
Here we can see, and this is a great example of just how talky this fantasy book is. I just don't get it. I don't completely understand it. One would think that this might be a really good level for collecting elements, studs and such. But wow. I'm surprised the game could even correct for that. That was such a buggy thing. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get why you would write a fantasy story and then put no action in your fantasy story. If you want a character story, just set it in the present day. I mean, I kind of get you wanted to add some fantasy, but then just didn't know how to write action, maybe? I mean, that's what I have to assume as far as Tolkien is he just did not know. Had no skill in writing action, which is, I would agree, is probably really difficult to. It's probably a lot easier to write action if you're making a movie. A lot of people who write movies go leave it straight to the directors to make the action parts anyway, so they'll just write action scene goes here or something similar, although some of them do carefully think out and plan every single twist and turn. just happened there? This game is acting weird. Again. I assume there was probably some dialogue there that Freeplay just decided to skip over. Maybe save some time. See, we're in sneak mode, so I can't hop up there. So in this level, I've gotten 3 million studs already. I'm not sure this actually is the best level to start in. There may be a section in this level that's better. So you could very quickly run into like 1 or 2 purple studs. Yeah, that just... it is skipping everything, isn't it? Well, I hope I'm hoping I'm gonna be capable of getting everything. I also have snake flails on, so when we see when I'm holding a flail, it is a snake. Let's see. Here we go, slingshot guy. There we go. Smash this. Fast build. Move to this next section. I've got to find a key. We haven't seen a mithril key of any of the items we've picked up. And see, this is dangerous because if I move too far, I'm not sure. Just not certain what's gonna happen here. See, that feels like that's going to definitely move the area forward. So I need to run back and see if I can find the key. Where would the key be hiding? I'm looking far up. Ah, here's a shovel place to dig. Hidden over here in the corner. This game in particular does that a couple of times. Not good design. That's just gonna irritate kids and adults alike. If you can't see something, then it might as well not be there. That's not being sneaky, that's just being annoying. Alright. So I hope there's a lot more to this. Pull it with a snake. So we can see the boss disguise for Smaug is not much. Boss disguises are another good way to tell whether a cutscene is pre-rendered or happening actually in engine. Not that it really should be a concern of video game players, unless you just want to become an expert on telling the difference. Which I suppose all video games might, eventually. If you play enough games, you'll probably pick up a few things. But maybe not. Maybe you'll just enjoy yourself and never think more than what's happening right immediately in front of your face. You know, there's no wrong way to play, so I wouldn't criticize somebody for not knowing all the ins and outs of how the game is made and how the game might be improved. That being said, it probably helps a video game player to learn a few of those things, because if they know, for instance, that microtransactions in games have a tendency to, what am I supposed to do? To make games play differently or have elements that are less fun, then it helps if you recognize that and learn different ways they might try to sneak in microtransactions into a game. And here we're looking at a black screen. The music's still playing. My TV's still on. I don't know what to do here. I guess I have to crash it, don't I? Let's see, because I can't. If I hit start and then hit start, then hit start, and then go up one and up one, then no. I guess I can't do anything. Maybe if I click back into it? Nope. I gotta crash it completely. Another bug. Another bug. Launch it back up. The question now becomes, was anything I just got saved? Oh man. This does not look good. This does not look good at all for the game. And it's their own creation. Like, and I am so tired of hearing people going, huh, in this game. It's just non-stop. They must have had every voice actor in every voice they did say, huh. None of it. Alright, let's try that again. Now that we've started again, we need to turn on all the
Company
extras.
passed into the mountain through the secret door.
Let's go ahead and skip things. Come over here to extras. We need the score multiplier on. We need boss disguises. We can leave that off. Minikit detector, fast build studs, mithril hearts. We'll leave off. Let's see. What happens if we turn on the carnival? That'd be interesting. Mithril brick attract loot, double loot, treasure item detector. There we go. Nothing happens for the middle of carnival, unfortunately. So let's not waste too much time here. Let's try to, as quickly as possible, get the things we need to get and then move on. There we go. So we wait for him to change his attention, or we get spotted, either way. Doesn't matter. Let's see. Pull this down. Just keep on running. We walk into this section, and then we need this guy to get this key. key collected. Guess I should have just smashed that like a normal person. Let's see. Fire that. Fire that. Like that. There we go. So what do we do if it messes up again? I guess I crash it again and then we would just move on. We'd have to do something else at least for a little while. There's a couple levels where we didn't have everything set. We hadn't collected quite everything. Pull this down. This up. Put this. So I'm trying not to get seen. Alright, this is a new section. Oh, thank goodness. Why the game would mess up just loading this one little section, I don't know, but I guess since we are probably still in the danger zone, it only makes a wise choice to keep moving. So let's not get too wild and crazy. Back on track now.
Tell me, thief, how do you choose to die? My teeth are swords, my claws are spears, my wings are a hurricane.
So it is true. The Black Arrow found its mark.
What did you say?
I was just saying, your reputation precedes you, O Smaug the
There's
tyrannical.
so much talking in here. I don't want to skip it just to show how much talking is going on here. How this thief just talks his way through everything. We should probably cover that topic too, is this whole story is really just like idolizing a person, the profession or the ill profession of being a thief.
No fire hot enough
Makes
to
the
set
main
them
character
Have we not?
go from a kind of good guy to sort of a bad guy, stealing stuff. There really isn't a reason for him to steal the ring,
Your dotage. Slug.
but
Take cover. Go!
I guess there's really not too much you can say about it.
Get those pedals working. Go!
Alright, so we've got to get everything working here. So it seems like there's a couple over there, but I think that's a whole different section. So I don't want to just immediately assume I can reach that. Okay, I need the flail here on this. And then, can you jump on Sauron? No, you can't. Only a few select people can. Go ahead and pull this. I think I'll move it to the next section. Maybe it won't. Guess I can't walk through the fire. It'd be kind of funny if Sauron could walk through the fire. Yeah, you can go a little bit to the left, but not enough. Again, I don't want to push my luck, so anything like this, I kind of just want to get it done. Somebody's... You've got the exit tower. Are you ready to build? Good. Let's grab those studs and build. Rope and wood. Here we go. So if I get 20,000 here times 300, it could be 6 million. Of course, I have to start on the right foot. Immediately on the first mistake, you lose like 6,000, and then you seem to lose 1,000 for every mistake after that, maybe. I suppose it might be worth it to just try. Let's just see what happens if we hit the wrong thing. It's like... See, and then it starts again, and then it starts again, and the bar around the square starts again, and then it starts again, and all the way down to 0. So you can get a 0 response there. I would hope at 0 that you would just give up and it would do it for you. But nope. So here's the worst case scenario, just make all the mistakes you want. It doesn't kick you out of the minigame, which I really didn't think it would, but it was, I figured it was worth trying.
Bomba!
Are we playing the game or are we being shown a cutscene? Make a choice, game. Make a choice.
Bilbo! Up there! On my mark, pull that lever.
Hit this. Trying to pay attention here. Need a dwarf stack. You can't do it. How about you? Can you? Nope. Does none of the main characters do dwarf stacks? Interesting. You go there. You hop up to this. Get up here. Now, you don't have the ring, do you? Oh, you do. I guess this guy needs to climb back up and help us again. We're at 12 million. Doing my darndest not to get shot here. Not that probably would have mattered. Fire at that. Chicken staff item. Pull there. One question to ask is if these are giant smelteries and all the other equipment attached to it are made to be used by dwarves, why are they so big? The only thing I could assume is that by the size of these items, they enslaved like trolls or something and made them work for them. That's the only thing I can assume. It has to be some creature that is by far larger than a human and much, much larger than a dwarf that was actually running this equipment. And that's a little weird. And I don't know if that's just this video game, or if that's the way things looked in the movie, or if that's how it's exactly described in the books. Oh man. Oh, I missed something. I think I got lucky there. There's an item, like, there's an item that has to be somewhere back behind this, right? Am I making a mistake? It looks like it's right here. Let's switch to something else. I don't know. I don't know how to get that. It seems like it's just like I missed it. I must have. This doesn't make any sense that you'd throw these firebombs. Why these firebombs are hurting the dragon is questionable. Quite questionable. But let's just move forward. We've already taken too much time on this level, sitting around trying to figure out what's going on. So, if I get everything else, I guess I would have just one mini kit left. They still don't do anything to actually kill the dragon by his loose scale. It's just there. It seems so ridiculous. Maybe what was going to happen in the DLC is that there was a second fight in the story.
You witless worm!
And then you killed him. But I suspect actually in the story they kill him in the first fight and that's it. Not certain, no. I'm not certain where the new stuff got added in as far as the Hobbit book. Well, at the very least we know there's several things here to still collect upon, so there's more work we can do, even if we can't do it all. That's item number 4. Get up there a little bit quicker, but I don't think it's gonna let me, so I'm gonna have to break all this, build. Considering I have a score times 384, being up to 20 million right now is not a large number. I kinda hope I could make it to 500 million. Remember the achievement is to get to 10 billion, and we'll see if we do any of that.
You will take nothing from me, dwarf. I laid low your warriors of old. I instilled terror in the hearts of men. I am king under the mountain.
King under the mountain. Who wants to be a king that has to live under a mountain? Just as a point. As a couple. So let's elf, get me to that. And hit this for number 9. And if I heavily suspect since we missed one, that's it. So we just need to come over here. This and pull. And that's gonna be it for the entire level. Did they design that statue to specifically melt into a heap of molten gold? Honestly, I don't think this would have hurt the dragon, because I think dragons like gold to breathe fire on them to turn it soft. So I think they would bathe in it usually just fine. Hey, I'm up to 40 million, so there's no longer a real problem with our studs. We can purchase any amount of loot we need. And the only thing that still have a problem with is we don't have score times 10, and we don't have the multiplier times 10 that could get us to 10 billion. I think I said the same thing twice there, but for different reasons. And we only have now like 5 mithril objects to create. There's no more objects in the levels at all. It's just a giant dragon. We're not finished with it. How many mithril bricks do we get for this? We have 7. So first thing first, we wanted to save.
Concealment lies over this place.
Alright, let's turn off the Carnival Extra, Middle Earth Carnival. I was trying to see if that would change anything there. We've now got to throw back in here in the Thorin's plan, which stinks. We very well may spend
through the secret door.
the vast majority of this level just doing this. Let's see, we've got to find the guy with the chain. Where is he? Pull this. Find the guy with the hammer smash. Smash this. Build that section. Build that section. Go. Are we ready? Build. Take this. Take this. Take this. Imagine how annoying it would be to... I'm gonna do a quick build here. How annoying it would be to get to that point and not have the actual number of studs you would need, the number of loot. That would be quite annoying. So I guess in order to be certain, once I get into that third section, I need to not do anything. So that 13,000 just got me 7 million. Can't skip. I have the indicator on, don't I? Yeah, it's right there. Just didn't get close enough.
On my mark, pull that lever.
Build that. So you almost see how this would be worth it to grind out, but it actually isn't. It's too much time. Switch to the ring. Build that. Switch to this guy. Switch to this guy. Now, if I have the ring on, he shouldn't be able to see me. And yet he does.
No!
Also, Thorin shouldn't be able to see me. And he seems to fine. We're still in raid mode. Are we going to be in raid mode for the rest of the level?
Can you still mix a flash flame?
Aye, it'll only take a jiffy.
Let's see. Pick up that item. this? Let's silver? Do you think? Maybe it's silver pieces? Brightness, 50%. All the way up. If I have to cheat, look how white and blown out that is. I'm trying like every single thing I can think of. What is it? This guy would be able to chain anything. This guy would be able to slingshot anything. Like if I just wanted to just hit this thing, and then hit it, and then hit it again. Nothing. There must be some combination. It must be it. There must be some random combination that I couldn't possibly think of. Like, let's go ahead and start by setting the brightness back down. Oh, this is ridiculous. We're gonna spend an entire hour here. Brightness back down to 50%. Oh, and now it feels so dark in comparison. But that's right. So, I'm always interested in feedback on brightness, but I think I'm pretty set on it. Some people will certainly come back and tell you that that was the right brightness at 100%. Some people will have completely different setups on their monitors and tell you that cycle through all this. Blue, green, red, green, red, red, green, red, and then back to blue. Right. I'm gonna cycle this one once. Try this again. There's 9 possible combinations. Green, red, red. Red, red, red. So interesting, I'm sure. This isn't right. There's no hint. It's just like try every single thing. Alright, I'm gonna cycle this one now. Have I done them all? I'm not sure I have. Cycle this one. So I think I've done red, 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 and I think I've done green, green, green now. So have I done blue, blue, blue? I think I've been through them all. This is ridiculous. Was there something in the story mode? Okay, maybe I just do the combination again. It is reset. Ooh. I'm dumb. Alright, that was not indicated well. But it does look like if we just do the combination the second time, we will get what we're looking for. Oh man, that took an hour. Let's see exactly how long. 51 minutes. 51 minutes to get that. Oh, amazing. Well, I hope people learn from my mistakes there. All I had to do was do the same combination the second time. I'm over 50 million now. So the question, here, let's skip this. Let's move forward. The question now is how many studs will we get from this, and what do we move forward to? See, we're right at almost 100 million. Not enough, though. Not where I'd like to be. There's question marks everywhere that we still need to get done. What I guess I should do is run to the Lake Town custom area and make those characters. If I've found every single quest to have a custom character, because I think a lot of the question marks that are left on the map are those. I need to have those set up and ready to go. So let me... No, there's 3 more, so I'm not ready to waste my time on that. Well, actually, I probably should waste my time on it. Let's make a chicken suit lady. So, custom F hat is... How am I still missing a hat? Hat is chicken hat, and body is like body chicken. Oh, there's all kinds of things we need to buy. So let's go ahead and buy these. We'll get some things unlocked here. There we go. The body of a chicken is enabled. We'll search here. And Dwallin, Ballin, Bane, Alfred, we have one that's locked. Interesting. Face. We have some faces that are locked. Hairstyles. We have some hairstyles that are locked. Hats. Do we have any hats that are unlocked? A gorilla hat. So probably would be easier just to put in a code. Let's see. Legs. Do I have... These are black legs. These are orc legs. Goblin legs. Chicken legs. So let's get all of these purchased. So the hat, the chest, and the legs, we know, are required. At least so far. Torsos. Is there any specific torso that we need? any of these particularly connect to a chicken. So, hands, white hands, arms, let's see, we're looking for white arms. And that looks like a chicken to me. Except for it's showing a different colored hands for all those hands, but I guess I don't really, not too upset about that. Let's see. Next character needs to be a scarecrow. So, scarecrow hat. Scarecrow arms. I don't know. I don't know if they really matter. Scarecrow legs. So we'll do an orc. Orc chest. Orc hat. And I don't think there are any orc legs. Or orc arms. And I don't think any of these faces matter. So, is that enough there for them, or do I have to change their arms? I think I need to change their arms, because we're seeing a distinctiveness there. So, we'll go back and do that. Orcs' arms are green, I think. And Scarecrow's arms are brown. I think that might be a good idea to begin with. And we'll change the arms to black, just in case that is what it needs to be. There you go, that looks like a gorilla. And then this helmet that he's wearing is Stone Giant, so he needs the chest of the Stone Giant too. And I hope that's good enough. I want to check that character. Yeah. Let's start here. What kind of helmet is he actually wearing? He is wearing the orc helmet. So he needs the orc chest there. And that probably means he needs red arms, if I was to guess. There we go. So, I think that kind of works. Except for we're looking for a stone giant head that's not quite like that. And I'm not sure we actually have that, so the depictions might be a little bit off. The only thing we don't have right now, we don't have an int design, we don't have a peacock, and we don't have a dragon. I would bet there's a dragon quest somewhere. I bet there's one of each of the ones we had to purchase. So I'll go ahead and put this one together too. And taking up the rest of the hour. Oh, it's been bad. It's been a bad episode, I have to admit. We'll try and run to these question marks now. Question marks, question marks, question marks are the name of the game for the rest of the game. Unless I find that there is something I haven't collected everything from. I guess I could easily find out. I am missing one mini kit. 2 levels I haven't gotten true Master Thief on. So yeah, there's no extra level, obviously. The one mini kit I missed was because Radagast hadn't unlocked. There's still a considerable amount, 55 mithril bricks to get. We're at 87%. There are no more mithril designs. We could run in and run out of any level to get the Master Thieves, but we might as well put that off and get the score times 10, then just run through those entire levels if we need to grind. There's still 15 characters that need to be unlocked too. It seems like quite a lot considering how few the dots are here. So once we start doing some of these quests, I imagine they will unlock more quests, or if we unlock more people, maybe that will also give us some more quests. We still have this problem with this mouthy mallet too. I don't know what that is. So we may not make it to 100% anyways, but at least we're a lot closer than the last time we had to give up. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.